So firstly, what is untitled or unregistered land, and what are the pros and cons of it?
Yeah, well, I guess you've got land that is either titled, meaning that it's ready to be built on, or it's untitled, and that could be anywhere from still being a paddock right through to nearly ready to be up titled, being that the roads and stuff are in, but it just hasn't quite gone through the titles office. So that could be untitled land. So there's two sorts, ready to build on and either not quite or dating back as far as a paddock. So there you two. I guess the pros of looking at either side is if you've got a particular block that you want, you might want a 500 square metre block. And there's no titled ones, but there are untitled ones, then buy an untitled one. So you can always try and find the block you want that's either titled or untitled, depending on what's available. So it can be a pro either way, is to lean on either side of that, titled or untitled. You get more time if you're buying an untitled block. You've got a little bit more time to save money. So you can put down an initial deposit, secure the block of land, sign a contract, and then whilst you're waiting for that land to title, and again, in this market, you'd like to hope the land would title in, say, 12 months. If it was just being released now, about 12 months. But in the peak of the market, in the last, cycle, Cole, we saw some stuff taking up to 3 years to title. And that's an excessive amount. We wouldn't expect that from some of the big developers and stuff, but depending on the challenges, etc., that the developers face, could take that long. 3 years is a long, long time, but you can save a lot of money in 3 years as well. So think of the positives, right? When that's the case. So as long as you can work your way through that. Some of the cons, I guess, is if it doesn't register on time. So often the developer might say it's going to title in 12 months, but for whatever reasons, those time frames are blown out. And then that certainly delays the starting of your home. But it often also means that the cost to the builder's gone up because those costs are rising. The builder only sets their price for a given period of time. Some of them might be 6 months, some might be 9 months, 12 months, 18 months. They hold their price for. Outside of that period of time, there'd usually be additional costs. People do get pretty annoyed with that additional cost. Cole, you and I've dealt with it for years. I can say from the builder's side, please don't get annoyed with the builder if your land's delayed, right? There's not a lot you can do, right? The developer won't compensate you. They just won't. Well, I don't think I've ever seen a developer compensate someone for their titles being